It's a wine that means celebration. Beaujolais Nouveau is traditionally made from Gamay Noir grapes and is picked, crushed, barreled, and bottled and ready for the glass on the third Thursday of November. 3 local winemakers decided to do their own version this year, and they're calling it the Nouveau Project. As I found out, it's a project born out of boredom.
Each of us is only going to produce about 24 cases.
At the most.
Yeah.
3 different winemakers, 3 different properties, 3 different takes on one wine, all with the idea of celebration. Mix in some extra time for winemaker Rob Folan.
My harvest started a little early, or a little later, so I was kind of bored.
We could tell that he was bored because he hadn't harvested much fruit yet.
Came over to our place because he was bored, and he didn't really ask me. He sort of told me. He said, "You're going to do this," and I said, "Okay."
What kind of new stuff could we do that's interesting and to kind of teach us a couple more things about wine, about our wines, about our grapes? So doing a Nouveau project was interesting because it's from grape, from the vines to the into bottle in a month and a half, 2 months, which is crazy.
Irvine, Belfiore, us.
Eric Weisinger says they all started with estate-grown Pinot Noir, and they're all doing their own version.
And I think what the 3 of us have done is produced a wine that is in a whole lot of ways similar, but because they come from 3 different areas and they were handled by 3 different people, they're actually 3 different wines.
Winemaker Vince Vidrine with Irvine and Roberts says traditionally in Beaujolais, the grape is Gamay Noir, and the celebration is a way to taste the new vintage wine.
And that's kind of the same thing that we did here. There's all this explosive fruit flavor. It's really bright and kind of pops, but it doesn't have the ageable tannins. It doesn't, sit in oak barrel for a long time to mature. It's ready to go.
While Folan says, yes, he was bored, there are other reasons for this project.
I like these guys was the first one. I felt we could work well together, and it's in our location, so we're the farthest south here in the Rogue Valley, and trying to do something for our kind of little far end of the valley. It
just sounded like an awesome idea. It sounded like a lot of fun. I thought it was genius. I've never been a part of something like this, and it's an opportunity to do something fun with some other really talented winemakers.
I think it's pretty cool that the 3 of us, really inspired by Rob, are doing this project together.
Nouveau Project Celebration happens November 21st in downtown Ashland in the parking lot on the west side of Lithia Way between 1st and Pioneer Streets. It will be between 4 and 7. Tickets are $25, available online via Eventbrite, but we've also put a link for you in this story. Just go to ktvl.com. Tickets will include tastes of the wine, but you can also purchase bottles at the celebration.